everybody, and welcome to my channel. This is Planning with Donna. I have a little haul for you guys today. I want to share some goodies that I picked up from Temu. So, got my package in today. Very, very excited here. So, let's go ahead and get started because I got all kinds of stuff I want to show y'all. Some other stuff that I got too. So, the first thing I did was invest in this little scoreboard because this is really going to help me on my junk journaling videos a lot because I'm really starting to get into it. Of course, the only thing I don't like about it is that, of course, it's not pink. But this was, I don't even remember how much it was, but it was super cheap and I was all about it. And then I picked up this. This is supposed to be a stamp, I think. Yeah. Oh, I think it's an embosser. Yes. Then it looks like writing. So this is an embossing pad that I picked up, and I'm really excited about that. I am planning on getting me a medium-size die cutting machine and machine that embosses both. Because my little sidekick here, this little Sissix, it is tiny. So it does extremely small die cuts, and I need one that does bigger die cuts. So you're going to be seeing a lot of die cut stuff coming up. So I also picked that up. And then I saw, I can't remember if it was Shabby Dabby Doodah or, what is it? Is it Tacky Treasures or Tatty Treasures? I don't remember what her name is. But these are little finger daubers. So, and you get 5 in a pack. So, I picked those up. Excited about those. These wax melts, I put these in a different bag. These are little sunflower wax melts. And they have bronze, brown, and ivory in here. So, these are really pretty. And I did a little sample wax melt earlier. Didn't do very good. I didn't use enough wax. So it's really pretty. I want to try to do some swirl designs with that. So I picked those up. And then I picked up this huge box, frankly, of wax melts. So that's a lot. And I think they were like $3 or something like that. So, and I've already melted some of those. My granddaughter did this. Miss Abby. And I want to try to actually break off that edge, but on the back it's really swirly. But you can't really tell it on this, but anyway. She was all kinds of excited about this because she's wanting to learn how to do it. So I picked that up, and then I picked up this little package of lace. I'm going to pick up some more lace because their lace is super cheap. And look at how much you get. Like, hello. Yeah, I have enough lace to, you know, trim out, you know, a lot. So, and this was the kind I wanted. I wanted the design on both sides because I want to make, what are they called? Belly bands with, and put stickers down through here. I want to mat this on like cardstock paper and then put stickers. Sort of like these that I made. And that's basically just going to be a tuck card that you can write on the back. And then I had made this, but they will be going vertical and not as long. But I made this and I sewed around it yesterday. So I wanted to try out my machine. So this is a really, really, really big one. And this is probably just going to end up being a bookmark, or somehow, some way I might be able to cut it in half. But I really do like how that turned out. So anyway, lots of lace, back on track here. That's a lot of lace for a very, very small price. You pay for a yard of lace out at Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and it's going to be a whole lot more than the little $2 or $3 I spent on that. So there's that. And then I got this little case of magnets. So I can do some magnet closures. And now that I have my adhesive dots, or my Velcro dots, I can do on my envelopes that I've been showing you guys, I can actually put the closures on them. So let me put my little wax melts over here. I don't want to lose them. There we go, because I'm going to use them. Okay. And then I got this little bag of charms. And I think these were $3 or $4. And this is not something that is cheap, people. I mean, even I think Amazon is overpriced on some of their stuff. And one little thing that I recommend to do, you get these little bags from them that some of the stuff comes out of. And where these bags are not resealable, what I have been doing is basically form my little stuff like this. Come out there. A little feather there. Isn't that pretty? So I've been pouring stuff like that into these resealable bags, but this has the bronze. Let's just dump some of them out and move some of this stuff. I wanted to share, and I'm going to be ordering some more stuff. I just wanted to see what the quality of their stuff was. And I also got a little ring for my granddaughter that was a sunflower that she absolutely loved. She was over today. I had to pick her up from school, and it was really nice quality. And I think most of their stuff is stainless steel based, so it's not going to make your finger green. So we have a leaf and a dolphin, and this looks like a little flute player and a feather and a silver leaf. I love this little heart. Got a bicycle, the little hand thing there. There is looks like a Mickey key. And we have a crown. I was trying to make sure it's turned the right way. A moon, a bee. That is a little tennis player girl. And that's just a little boy, it looks like. It looks like, I don't know what that is. A cross, a ballet dancer, a turtle. And that's a little bunny rabbit popping up out of something. That's a little boat, a butterfly, a little flower, another little key, a butterfly. We have a little horse, a feather that says made with love, a little angel, and that is a little girl, and another hand. So I thought these charms were really cute. I'm definitely going to use this one, and probably the little lock and key stuff. I mean, I just wanted to get charms because I'm making lots of tags. And I'm going to be having a lot of junk journaling videos coming up that is going to be called, what do they call it? Batch making. And it's basically just mass production of whatever. Like if it's tags or if it's little clusters or whatever it may be, I'm going to be doing a lot of that. So when I come to make something, I'm going to be making a lot of like one thing, like the envelopes or the tucks or pockets or whatever, folios. There's going to be a lot. So I'll do at least 5 or 6 on camera, and then I'll show you what all I've stockpiled. So I've been saving these little bags just to put my stuff in so stuff doesn't get disheveled. Because these bags, although they're resealable, that adhesive gets weak. So anyway, just a little hint, when you get stuff like this, keep these little bags because they will come in handy. And I do have my drawer nice and organized over here to keep stuff from being all over the place. Let's see. And I did get this ring. I absolutely love this ring. And forgive my long fingernail there. I haven't. Really super pretty. But one thing I wanted to share with you guys that I haven't had a chance to share is I had one of my followers on Instagram reach out to me the other day and asked me if I would care to have some of her stock, leftover stuff that she has, that she was wanting to get rid of. And of course, you know, I never say no because, you know, I need this stuff and it's free. I mean, she sent this to me for free. The box, guys, that she sent it in, and Lee, if you're watching, thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate what you sent me. but was 12 pounds. So I'm just going to share some of the stuff that she sent. And this is all pretty authentic stuff here, guys. So first off, let's just do the new stuff first. Oh, and I got this from Shein too. They're the little arched window panes. So that came from Shein too. Sorry I missed that. I didn't see it laying there. So I'm going to share the new stuff she sent me first. Like, I was blown away. So she sent me this Your Creative Studio box. This was the sewing kit subscription. I think this subscription kit was from September of last year. And all the stuff's still in it. The stamps, the stickers. This is a pad of checklists, doilies. This is stickers, or stamps rather. I'll show you those stamps separately. The doilies, and those are crochet doilies. This little box here opens up, and it's got the washi in it, and it's sewing theme washi. And then this little sewing machine charm. That is so cute. So you have your little suitcase there. Then you got a thing of stickers, and I don't know what all is in this. But I was watching Miss Julie and then another YouTuber today. So you get a sheet of those. These are nice because I don't have the postal stuff. And being that they're black, they'll just go real nicely. Ooh, wildlife. And those. So you got 6 pages of those. And then, put these back in here because I don't want them to get messed up. Alright, so that came with it. Of course, you got the little thank you card, which you can use as ephemera. Then you got this little package. And she just gave this to me. Like, this hasn't even been used. I couldn't believe it. Like, my eyeballs were falling out of my head. So the little backing cards that this stuff comes on can easily be reused. And you got a little journaling card. I don't think it's a sticker. No. That, and that cute. Got 2 of those. They feel thick, like almost like they're a sticker. But if they are, just leave a comment down below and let me know. Yeah, Donna, those are stickers. And then 2 of these. And then you got 2 plain ones. Then you have these. This is the most beautiful paper, and it's good, thick quality. You got 2 of those, I think. 3 of those. You got 3 of these. And then you got 3 of these. Let me pull them apart here. And they're white on the back. And then you got 3 of these. So beautiful, beautiful ephemera there. I mean, I just think this ephemera is out of this world pretty. Really nice quality stuff. I was like, wow. So it was like Christmas. I mean, it took me over 40 minutes to go through all this stuff. That's how much stuff she sent. And then this, I guess, is just plain old cardstock paper or scrapbook paper. Looks to be about a 6x6 size, if I can get it out of the package. Technical difficulty. Y'all know I can't walk and chew gum, so. Yeah, this is just scrapbook paper. So we have, oh no, this is the sticker paper, y'all. I love it. It's adhesive on the back. So you have this one, and then you have this one. I love this one with the sewing machine. And then a plain one. So that's 5 sheets of that paper. And this adhesive paper is not cheap. I mean, none of this stuff is cheap. And I told her when I messaged her back, I said, if I would have went to a thrift shop and bought the stuff that you sent that's truly vintage. Like, this stuff's truly vintage. There's a few things that are very hit and miss that aren't, but for the most part, the entire set of stuff she sent me is all truly vintage. So, and the little scissors. I have been wanting some of these little scissors for I can't tell you how long. And I was so excited to get them. So I'll show you the stamp. The stamp is that sewing machine. It's a big stamp. Nice quality stamp. These are, I think they're called cling stamps. Yeah, cling stamp. And then this one has 3 little stamps in it. This one is a little spool of thread. This one is a spool of thread with a needle. And this one is a tape measure. So 4 stamps. I was blown away. So she sent me that. Let me close that up. Set it over here. And then she sent me this little bag. It's got little mini postcards in it. Now these are like replicas things. And I think this is like a little poker chip or feels like cardboard. I don't know. But I just thought it was cute. It's got like a little 4-leaf clover on it. So 2 little mini postcards. Then I have a little bag of eyelash ribbon in red. And there's a lot in that. Then she sent all these buttons was in different stuff. So there's a whole little bag of buttons there. And then this is like an old necklace in here, and stamps, actual stamps and postmarks on, I got better fingers today. These actual postmark things like this. That's from 86, 87, 87, and then real stamps. That's from 81, and then all these little stamps. I remember when stamps were actually 15 cents. That's how old I am. And this one's from 89. All kinds of stamps. Look at all these stamps. And I didn't have any stamps, y'all. None. So to say I was excited to get these stamps is an understatement. Because, you know, I didn't have any. 87. That's 87. And there's a... yeah, 87, and then this one is 90. So lots of little stamps there, real stamps, and then postmarks that will come in super handy for my embellishing all my, try to shake that down, there we go, so I can seal it back. Then there was some doilies like this, and this one, and this one. So lots of little doilies in there like that. I'm just trying to hit and miss here and show you. A paper pad full of scrapbook paper, and then this 6x6, I think this is scrapbook paper. Beautiful. These are glossy, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I have a couple ideas that I may be using these for that I thought would be pretty sweet. So, you know, if you all are liking my junk journaling videos, I'm just going to say, please keep watching and support my channel, because I really want that part of my video channel to grow. And there's going to be lots of new stuff coming because I'm having a ball with it. Here's a fall one that's all fall. And I'll flip through these real quick and then we'll get on with the rest of it. These are also glossy, double-sided. Let me do it like this. Look at that. You want to talk about pretty. I'm going to have to make a fall journal or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Who knows? So I'm loving this paper, and it's also glossy. So I may end up making some journals that are just this size, so that nothing goes to waste. Because I'm all about really not wasting what you got. There it went. Throw that back. Sorry for the noise. And then this one is very interesting. I think this one was my favorite, besides the fall, because y'all know fall's my favorite season. So you have double-sided, and these aren't shiny, but they're not totally matte. They're slick almost. So this is pebbles, like a pebble walkway, and that's the back of it. And then this is doorknobs, the old antique crystal doorknobs. That's the back of it. Then we have our stripes. And this looks like alcohol ink stains. I was watching May last night, and she was doing quilt squares, and she has a stamp that looks like quilting that is not in stock in her store right now. It's sold out, I think, as soon as she presented it. And then she has some embossing sets from Aileen's that literally embosses the paper, and it looks like the paper's been quilted. It was amazing. If you don't know who May is, she has her, I think it's a May Creates. I don't know what the full name of it is, but it's May. If you type in May, it should pop up in YouTube. But she cut 6" by 1/2 inch plus a 1/16. Okay, that it was a 1/2 inch and add a 1/16 and cut those strips. And she cut, I think, 5 strips times 4 or 5 times and made quilting squares. Gorgeous. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend you check it out. Then you have the purple polka dot aged edges. And there's the other side. Now, would this not be beautiful? This whole set, I think, is why I watched that video, and then I went through this stuff, and I was like, I could make a beautiful looking. And she made little mini journals out of them. The fronts of them were like a quilting square. And then she put her sentiment on it, like thank you, or with simply, she was making greeting cards. And this would be perfect. Perfect. Look at that. If that don't have greeting card right all over it, I don't know what does. That's the back of it. Then you have some pencils here. That's the back of it. Love this. Reminds me of the game Cubert. I don't know if anybody remembers Cubert. If you remember the game, video game Cubert, leave a comment down below and let me know. That'll give your age away. So that's the back of it. That's the front of it. Look at that, how cute. And these were so cute. These little clipboards with pencils. Alcohol ink on the back of them. And then that's all that's in that pack. So you may end up seeing quilting square mini journals out of this, guys. I can almost guarantee it. So if that's something that you want to see that I'm going to be creating, of course I will give Miss May the credit because it was her idea. Don't like to steal ideas. Now, then I had to get out a box. I'm telling y'all, when I say 12 pounds of stuff, it was a lot of stuff. And I'm just going to flip through this real quick. I've got fabric. And that was something I did not have a lot of, which I probably could have got a lot of it. And these, she had these little, guess she was a purse maker maybe? I don't know. But these are already cut and sewed with a slot. And she had all the fabric down inside of here. So I took them ribbons out and just folded this stuff, because I may end up making me a pocketbook out of one of these. Or at least a little sewing purse or something. I don't know. But there was this one. This one. This. And this is heavy upholstery fabric. This one. And this one. So what is that? 5 little purses full of fabric, y'all. Yeah. And there's the little ribbons. I took them off and I wound them up, because these make cute little fabric clusters. And that video's coming up. I'm going to be making all kinds of little craft clusters, y'all. Lots of them. And so I've got some pink. And this is like a textured pink satiny ribbon. And then this is like a linen, shiny linen satin ribbon. And then this one is just a strip of like upholstery ribbon. I'll put them back down in there. I found me a box. I'm like, this is going to be my fabric box. That way all my fabric will be in one thing. I didn't have to go out and buy a fancy storage container. You know this is screaming at me. I love plaid. This one, this is it looks to be, I think this is too fine, but it looks like, almost looks like a cross stitch fabric. I love that. Love that. And I love this. I think that goes good together. I know, I'm crazy. And then this is like a, I don't know, like velvet on the front, like a plush. And then here's one that's like a heavy, thick, in like a dark teal. And this little embroidered hanky. Now, you know I ain't going to be able to cut this up. I might end up putting it on the front of a book or something, but I can't cut that. Reminds me of my granny. Then I have this little green variegated doily. Cute. Reminds me of Grandma. And then this is a big piece. It's great big, like real big. Looks like upholstery fabric, and I love the colors on this. They're real muted. Here's a little black piece of scrap. This, and this is a big piece. It's about a 10 by 10. I love that coloring. And this is like a silky little floaty kind of fabric. This is blue, like a blue plush. This is like a cross stitch, a green cross stitch fabric. This one, that's folded in two, so that's a big piece. This one, I love this upholstery fabric. That, and I've got everything folded all nice and neat. This one, I love that, how that runs down through there. I think that'd be beautiful on the front of the book. That's also very muted. And then that. So there's lots of muted tones. Like you could mix these two. That would go together so nicely. I hope that you can see those. God, I'm going to feel bad. I've been sitting here filming. Yeah, you can see them. And you can't see anything that I'm doing. Leave it to Donna. Let's just... Here, y'all, let me show you what all I got. And you're sitting there screaming at the TV. Well, it'd be nice if you were actually in shot. That's very me. You know that. So let's just take these, and we're going to sit them back down in here real nice and neat, like so. Put those back in here. And I used my Go Getter Girl box to store these in. And just write fabric on them. So, there you go. Now... we ain't done. This is how much stuff she sent. And even the packaging, this was in the bottom. You know I didn't throw it away because that's got junk journal all over it. And then I'm just going to go through this super quick because there's a lot. When I say there's a lot, I'm not even kidding. Envelope. Up on envelope. Up on envelope. Yes. And 3 book backs. So when a piece of fabric I showed you earlier, that would be really nice. These are ready to go. So these are going to be done in a Christmas gift this year. I guarantee it. So I have a lot of junk journaling content coming your ways because I'm loving it, guys. So lots of old pictures. I don't even know what that is. Just a thick piece of paper. A lot of stuff like this, which I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it. But these are like magazine clippings and old, like an award thing. So you got a lot of this stuff, like this, which I'm loving. I really, really am liking this stuff like this. Because you could just take this and just cut it out and, you know, just put it, you know, and like here, edge out stuff. I mean, she really has a lot of nice stuff that she sent. Then here's some more of this. I didn't even look in this. This is envelopes. This is a letter. I actually read that from a guy in the service from 1943. Yeah, almost made me cry. This is from 1914. Then a couple little labels, some playing cards. Look at that. And then we have a Yahtzee scorecard, an old birthday greeting from 19... Came from Liverpool. August the 23rd at 3:30 p.m., 1911. Wow. And then one here. So a lot of this stuff is, they're not, I can tell, are replicated from a non-replicated. And I'm telling you right now, that might be why they were in this envelope. Because, yeah, some seriously old stuff here. And then these gorgeous, look at that. Some of these, I didn't even look through all of it, y'all. Some of this might be getting, I love that. Look at that. Might be getting photographed. Lady, and then that, the back of a gown there. It's a drawing, like a hand, a gentleman. A bunch of tombstones there. Excuse me. These are just a bunch of old drawings, pictures. Love this. That looks like Abigail Van Buren. I was just going to look and see. Those dresses are from 1835. This is ladies. I was going to see if it listed her name. But I don't. Yep, no. Andrew Jackson. That was his wife. I knew I recognized it because I have a book of the presidents. So, that. Ooh, I love this paper. This is not, like this stuff like this is just like gold. But I just wanted you to see. I love that. Some of this stuff, because the reason I wanted you to see it is because it gives you ideas on different, like, ooh, I could put something like that in my journal. You know, I've just, which I'm sure you get plenty of ideas from all kinds of people. But that came out of a book. That's nice. What's this? This is a little card and some little pieces of fabric. How about that? Didn't even know that was in there. Close that back up. A pretty bird. That's pretty. I love that. I love stuff like this. I think it's just perfect. And there was a piece of ledger paper. I have been wanting a piece of ledger paper so bad. And then she sent, I think there's about about 10 pieces of music paper. I didn't have any music paper. And I love this little stuff like this. And that's sort of thin like paper. Perfect. This is, some of it I looked in. Yeah, these are just old paintings. Yeah, mostly just the same of what we've already seen. These big pages, I think, came probably out of a children's book. Cute, cute. And I love the patina on these already. Look at this. Perfect. Nice. Look at this old ad. Ain't it great? Look at here. Men's and boys' leather house slippers. $1.48, 99 cents. Don't you wish? Here you go. Look at these are work boots. These look like they're steel-toed. $2.98. Cowboy boots are $10.95. They probably thought that was highway robbery back in. Wow. Don't you wish the prices was like that now? A map. This looks like Manistee, Michigan. And I love the edges like this. I was watching, I think it might have been Julie, and she had some paper that she cut like that. And I love these because they have birds in them. Perfect. Now this might give me nightmares, these baby dolls. Yeah, I might have a nightmare or two. I love these old coins. Something about baby dolls just creep me out. Piece of, it might be sticker paper. This looks like something Van Gogh would draw. That's pretty. So, just going to zip through some of this a little quicker because it's just more of the same. Big drawings of stuff and plants. Put that over here. Look at that. Bouquet of yellow roses. My best friend would love that. That's her favorite flower. Yellow roses. That looks about like me right there. That. Oh, I love that. Love that. That looks very, is it Van Gogh? Very nice. I like that. And then all these. Looky here. Perfect stuff. Like, this is just great. That's good. I love these advertisements. Make you wish that you lived back in time when you could actually afford to buy a pair of boots. All these ad books, I love these. So more maps, lots of maps here. We got Arizona. Oh, more creepy dolls. Let's just cover those up. I love paper like this. Super thin. Those are ads. Another book. I love this piece. I think this is a, no, maybe not. Somebody's list. Our animal friends and something. I don't know. Birds, more ads. I love this paper. Allies and enemies, a big tree. Handwriting analysis. Here's that. More books. Now, I'm probably not going to go through every little thing. These are all pictures. So just all regular pictures. See, she's got them marked. The stuff that's vintage. These are playing cards. And these are some more mail that's like old envelope. This is from, it doesn't say. It's from Michigan, September the 18th. And then some old ledger documents from, they say 1880 on them. I don't know. Some cutout stuff. And just some old greeting cards and old pictures. So super cute. I love this one. It's actually like a mounted picture. If you recognize anybody in that, let me know. All right, let's see. This is books, pieces of book that she's ripped out of books. So it's just a whole envelope full of book pages. And this is the same. Just a whole bunch of ripped book pages. And then here's the ones I've actually took out. It's another big set of that's nothing but ripped book pages that she sent. That was in this envelope. Bigger ripped book pages here. And then this is music paper. A lot of music paper is in this one. So really a lot of stuff here. So let me move this back over here out of my way, and I'm just going to quickly show you what's coming your way. And I want you to be excited for what's coming. So I took a lot of the stuff that she had sent me, like this stuff, and I ripped it up. And then I took, for example, like a piece of lace like this, cut some little pieces of fabric up, put a little bit of that on there, and I'm just playing right now, just showing you. Okay, take us that, and I'm just going to be making little fabric clusters. all different shapes and sizes, all different kinds of patterns. Like I have this, and I've got to get more lace that's the stiffer lace. And this is just an old piece of like blue ticking fabric she had in there that I pulled away some of it. A book page, a little piece of book page there. And then you can take like a little piece of a little flower like that. And let's just say we wanted to put, let's see, we have a blue one here. Let's do a blue one over top of it. And we're just going to make little clusters, okay? And I had all these laid out here and I messed them all up. Now here's one that I did. I've already glued that one down. And it's just the lace, a piece of the green fabric. I put a bulb pin in the top, glued this little heart down. And what I thought I would do is take the this green and put it down here. And I think I had a, well, let's just take this one and just put this in behind it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to sew it or not sew it. I might put that over here like that, because I glued this, but I think I'm actually going to sew the buttons on. And I just wanted to share that with y'all because I'm going to be doing a mass production video of basically stuff like this, where I'm just making a bunch of these little pieces like this and putting them together in all kinds of different ways. I mean, you are not going to want to miss it, because I have tons of these little pieces of fabric that I'm just going to make little clusters, and I'm going to be putting a lot of this stuff like this back in behind it, and laces, and just all kinds of different things that I want to be sharing with you guys, because I've got tons of this sitting here, tons of it. All these little pieces that I've cut out are ready to go, and I just really am excited about how this is all going to come out. And then I have all these little pieces. I have some of the white pieces, paper, these little paper flowers for embellishments, and I've got buttons. There'll be big ones and little ones. I've got my bulb pins, and then I've got buttons here, and I've got buttons of all different colors and shapes and sizes, and all kinds of different ribbons. So that is going to be coming your way. You will not want to miss it. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed that little haul video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and I will see you Friday on my junk journaling video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.